Thank you, Professor Tara Dasti, for the very interesting presentation. And now, let's welcome Professor Dina Shokry, Professor of Forensic Medicine and the ex-president of the department in Cairo University. And her presentation is a presentation about the informed consent. Professor Dina Shokry from the Forensic Medicine Cairo University.
Thanks a lot. Good afternoon again. Dear esteemed chair and the floor. George Bernard Shaw said, the single biggest problem in communication is illusion that it has been taking place. My presentation today is the informed consent in clinical research, which is the process dependent on the good communication in the first place. The outline of the presentation, why it is so important to obtain informed consent from the subject, why it is referred to as a process, answers of all questions about the informed consent process, elements of the informed consent form, consent online survey, and take-home message. To start with, what is the definition of informed consent? Informed consent is a process by which the subject voluntarily confirms willingness to participate in a certain research or a trial, which should be written, signed, dated according to the ICH GCP or International Conference on Harmonization Good Clinical Practice. The condition starts with the problematic history in the research, especially by the era of World War II by the Nazi company, which results in the tribunal in the Nuremberg in Germany, and the result is the Nuremberg Code with the 10 codes, the first of which, the voluntary consent, is essential. And in the Belmont report in 1979, the extension of the informed consent to the whole process of the research and trial. So what rules do I follow when I'm going to obtain an informed consent? The federal regulation, the ICH GCP, the sponsor request and institutional policies, and you can see the articles from both the federal regulations as well as ICH GCP. Why it is so important to obtain an informed consent? Because it is ethically correct as well as it's a legal one, and it protects the right, safety, and well-being of the subjects, and we have to ensure that all subjects accurately inform, comprehend, and that decision is voluntary. Otherwise, the subject can sue you, the ethics approval may be withdrawn, the future proposals may not be supported, inspection audit requirements may not be met. The informed consent is a basic mandate by the basic ethical principles of medical ethics, enforce code in the autonomy, or we have to respect the autonomous decision from our patients. And it is mandated as well from the research ethics code, the Nuremberg code, the SUs, and the Belmont report. It is also a legal mandate by the Egyptian Constitution 2014 in Article 60, and on the Egyptian Medical Regulation, Article 56. Both are mandating the informed consent before any research. So, who is going to obtain the informed consent? The principal investigator or whoever person designated by him, but should be trained and be familiar with protocol information and have the ability to communicate effectively. So in this point, we have to be aware of what we call it the conflict of roles. The conflict between the role of the physician and of the researcher that might lead to both concepts. The therapeutic misconception, where the doctor asks the patient to have the purpose of the research that it is provided the benefit to him, a therapeutic benefit, or the therapeutic misestimation, where there is an overestimation of the benefits or underestimation of the potential risks. Who is going to give the consent to the subject if he is competent, adult, over the age of 18, and he has the mental capacity? And till now it is the age of 18, but we do have by now the law number 214 to the year 2020 of the clinical trial and the research on human beings, and in the executive regulations we are going to raise the age of consent to 21. There is a special circumstances that children, the illiterate, hearing impaired impairments, the cognitively impaired, unable to sign, prisoner students, or economically and educationally disadvantaged. We have to take care about those vulnerable groups. So the informed consent should be simple, short, devoid jargons, short sentences, the large font, and the balance of the text in order to be readable, and you can use the supplemental strategies like visual aids, pamphlets, computer presentation, etc. When you are going to take the consent before any procedure performed, and after the IRB or institutional review board approval, the review of consent form, the questions concerned has been answered, the discussion with the family, friends, and other providers, and a good time for consultation. So what it is called the process, because it is an ongoing interaction that continues beyond the study termination. And the process of informed consent should include the introduction of the trial idea, the provided written or verbal information, time to consider and ask questions, agreement to proceed, reconfirm when it is, and if there is an amendment that necessitates the consent of the trial, you have to take another consent or make the amendments of the original consent, and you have to identify the suitable participant according to the inclusion and exclusion criteria. Elements of the informed consent form include the number and name of the study, purpose of the study, the duration of the study, subject involvement, risks and benefits, alternative treatment, confidentiality reports, number of subjects, compensation of injury for injury, lead time for questions, and the content details, reimbursement, subject responsibilities and satisfaction, and you have to use understandable language, and a copy of the signed consent should be handed to the subject or the representative. To complete the documents, all blank spaces should be completed, no additions or deletions, and signature should be obtained from the patient or the authorized representative. And here are the articles from the federal regulation and the ICGCP to stand this.
Completing the document, the distribution of the document should be handed to the patient or representative. And finally, I'm going to speak about the consent on online survey. Despite of being non-interventional, you have to take or obtain the informed consent from the participants in cases of the online survey. And those information include the title and goal of the research, the name of the investigator as well as the funding agency if applicable, qualification of the participants, and we have to state that the participation in this study is voluntary, and the participation in this study might not lead to direct benefit to you, but it will help the others. And you have to say a statement that you can skip any questions if you don't want to answer them. And all information has been known during this survey will be kept completely confidential to the full extent of the law. And if you have any questions about the study, you have to contact the PI. And if the questions regarding the right, you have to contact the IRB manager. And the final statement, by completing the survey, you are consenting to participate in this study, and please print or save a copy of this form to your record. Take-home message: informed consent is a key document in protecting the right of the study subject, and procurement of the consent ensures the human dignity of the participants as well as it shows the respect to them. And informed consent assure the research subject will understand the nature of the research and the decision is voluntarily, and the investigator is primarily responsible for the ethics and the practice of informing consent, and he has to communicate with the other staff in order to give them an idea about the importance of the informed consent process and to maintain the high ethical standards. Here is the informed consent review checklist للجنة المركزية بالمجلس الأعلى للمستشفيات الجامعية اللي بشرف برئاستها. And finally, I leave you with the words of George Bernard Shaw, who said, "Beware of false knowledge, it's more dangerous than ignorance." Thank you.